All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Javier Baez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 38th home run of the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banco.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. And now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Betts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. He's got it to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a curveball misses inside. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double. And now, Rowdy Tellez struck out in his first at-bat.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. One and one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Altuve has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. No one on with 1 down. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
So now to the plate, Aaron Savali. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in now, Gene Story, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's by him for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
First pitch on its way. Left center, base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Next up is Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider.
Ouch, that one hit him. Next up is Ke'Bryan Hayes, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, and no one will track it down. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Striding in is Donovan Casey, the potential tying run for him at third base. He's set, and the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
The pitcher, Trevor.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Bauer, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He grounded out last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now in the box, Willie Castro. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Harper.
Bryce Harper will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First delivery to him.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Matt, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit. So a good job there at getting the run home, and the Dodgers have tied up the ball game.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
In now, Max Muncy. Turned on down the line. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. LA's on top 2-1.
The catcher, JT.